Yeah, we don't have time for that. Hello everyone and welcome to the best, the greatest, the sussest and the weirdest Easter eggs from many Star Wars games, or at least the ones that are still playable nowadays. Let's begin with one that really blew my mind. If you ever wondered why Jar Jar was not in the original Star Wars trilogy, here's the answer. In The Force Unleashed, you can actually find him frozen in carbonite. This is a trophy room with many other powerful beasts, and Jar Jar is one of them, probably even the most powerful one. In Force Unleashed you can also find the helmet of Boss, the main character from Republic Commando, and also the remains of an X-Wing, which you can even try and lift.
There is no try.
Speaking of Easter eggs, you can find an actual Easter egg in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. You can even try to make an omelette out of it.
Maybe an omelet? Do you know omelet?
This game also has many awesome references to other games, like this one. In a side mission you can find a horse standing on a house. This refers to The Witcher 3 and the infamous glitch when a roach was spawning on a house. You can also find some stormtroopers hiding in a box. Like this would ever work. And if you help a guy find his stolen taxi, he will say this.
And I'm off to make some crazy money!
Exactly what you would hear at the beginning of a workday in Crazy Taxi.
Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go!
This game is just filled with amazing moments, Easter eggs and details, and if you haven't played it because it's a LEGO game, everybody should play this game.
All of you!
Talking about games that everyone should play, check this out. Raid Shadow Legends is one of the hottest games out now. It has amazing graphics, insane boss battles and tons of characters to unlock. And they are releasing something that the fans have been asking for years. An animated limited series called Raid Call of the Arbiter. Just check out this animation. The limited series expands the world of Raid in a way it's never been shown before. Raid Call of the Arbiter is set in the dark fantasy world of Teleria and is going to give us more backstory, lore and a glimpse into the wider world of the game setting. There's going to be action, excitement, romance, pretty much everything you could possibly want in an animated series, and the first episode is already out. It's available to watch for free in Raid Shadow Legends right now, and new episodes are dropping every Thursday at 10 AM EST until July 20th. In this first episode you'll see the story of Galek, this guy, and you're definitely going to love him after you watch it. I really don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm just going to let you enjoy it. Raid Shadow Legends is celebrating by adding a bunch of Call of the Arbiter relating features, including new champion bios to dig into, ranging from champions that are featured in the show like Galek, Athel, Kale and Elhine, to fan favorites like Death Knight, Seal of the Drakes and more. This launch will offer ton of cool stuff for Raid fans, new and old, and this is probably the most exciting time to jump in if you've never played Raid before. Everyone will also get the chance to get Artak, one of the 5 new characters from the show, as a playable legendary champion for free, just by logging into Raid for 7 days between now and July 24th. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, use my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses. We're talking an epic champion like Knight Errant and many other useful things. Once you're in and crushing your enemies, come find me under the name Mighty2 Noob. And if you're fast enough, you can even join my clan. So just hit the link in the description and I'll see you on the battlefield. Back to LEGO games now. In Skywalker Saga, every character has an interesting idle animation, except this guy, and all of them are clever jokes and references to the events from the movies. This is Anakin's idle animation. He takes out his lightsaber and is red. I wonder why. He fixes it quickly though, but not for long. Now let's have a look at one of the greatest Star Wars games ever made, Knights of the Old Republic. Did you know that there is actually an alternative ending to this game? If you activate the cheat menu in the game and enter the code Dance Dance Malak, instead of fighting Darth Malak at the end, he will turn into a Twi'lek.
What is happening?
And have a dance off.
Dance off, bro!
Yeah, this was weird, but I hope this makes a comeback in the remake. Let's come back to some recent games. In Jedi Fallen Order, there is a dream sequence at the beginning where you have to follow Prof, and you will reach a door which will not open. But if you press the button 66 times, you will hear this.
Execute Order 66.
I mean, how? How the hell would somebody even find this? Why would anyone ever press that button 66 times? Anyway, another cool Easter egg in this game is that you can find a secret room with some low poly creatures, even Yoda. There are some boglings as well, and the head of a big creature, which many think that this may be Ogdo Bogdo, but I actually think that this may be the huge creature from Zepho. What do you think? Star Wars Battlefront 2 has one of the hardest Easter eggs to find. You have to translate the text, find the painting, shoot it, press some buttons, press some more buttons, and you will end up in the room where Rey found Luke's lightsaber. But the coolest thing about this room is that you can find a picture with all the game devs. On the Death Star you can find the uniform of Matt the radar technician. This guy.
Have you guys seen Kylo Ren's lightsaber?
Yeah, man, that thing's weird looking.
No, it's not. It's awesome. Here, let me go see if I can find it. I'll show it to you. Look, I found Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Look at it up close.
Dude, that thing.
Jedi Survivor makes a reference to this as well in the form of the strongest boss in the game. On Tatooine you can see the Cantina band from A New Hope. You can also find them in the Old Republic, and their song is played during the Dancing Chairs Easter egg in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga and Skywalker Saga. Another Easter egg that can be found in many games is the Sarlacc Pit. This is in like almost every game: Battlefront 1 and 2, the Old Republic, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga and the Skywalker Saga, but the most interesting one is in the classic Battlefront, where it will actually swallow you. Star Wars Battlefront, the one from 2015, has one of the funniest Easter eggs. During a cutscene you can see in the background a stormtrooper hitting his head, like how this one did in A New Hope.
Take over.
This amazing scene is also referenced in The Force Unleashed 2. In the bio of a stormtrooper you will see this. Just today I witnessed a new recruit hit his head on a blast door. In Battlefront you can also find some interesting creatures from the movies, like a Wampa, a Dianoga and an Exogorth, which is really hard to find. Actually all the Easter eggs in Battlefront 1 were hard to find, because almost nobody's playing the game anymore, so I want to properly thank Saucy for accepting my friend request and looking for Easter eggs with me. Star Wars Republic Commando has only one lightsaber in the entire game, which you cannot actually use, but when you find it, boss says this.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized time, huh? Well, guess what? Times have changed.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
And finally, going back to the Old Republic, there are like 4 Easter eggs in one room. In Nemros Palace, you can see Han Duo and Greppo just having a normal conversation. Probably it will end up like this. This droid didn't listen to Han's advice.
That's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
But sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
There is also the Cantina band, and this is by far the best Easter egg in the game. This is a recreation of the SNL skit What is Love with Jim Carrey. Just look at them.
That's all, folks.
If you know any other amazing Easter eggs, just let me know in the comments, drop a like and even subscribe for more videos like this, and
something dark side.